Hola, family. Buenos dias. This is your friend, your guy, Mr. Enlightener. Blaze the king without a crown. You hear me? I feel like this video should be called Evolving Eternally. Or should I say, Externally. Much better. I feel like that means many things. You know, of course, internally it's inside, externally it's on the outside. But what I mean by evolving, I don't mean live by the flesh, involve your flesh, or the way you handle your flesh. No, I mean understanding that you aren't supposed to live by the flesh, and respect that and live by that. Stop doing things that please your flesh, your tongue, your senses, your ego. You don't need an ego. We don't need anger. We don't need any turmoil. We don't need any signs of the devil inside. No signs at all. We need to be diligent. We need to be stern. We need to be exuberant in what light really is. Really, you have to show your inner light on the outside. Like, it's like a source, or this source, this universal source. Let that light reflect your soul power, your spirit, your spirit's glow. Let that light reflect from within, on the outside, not from like the sun shining through. No, your sun is on the inside, let it shine out. Your brightness is on the inside, let it shine through. No matter what your color is, doesn't matter if you speak English, whatever. Everybody has a reason. No matter if you're old, young, baby, doesn't matter. Everybody has a reason for being here. A baby may not have, like a baby that dies, may not have a whole lot of time here, but they made a major impact on the people that made and created that baby. And it will forever hold an impact on them for the rest of their lives. So it's not like the baby didn't have nothing. Even though it may not have had a name or a gender or whatever the case may be. And of course with women, they hold it, a little bit rougher. They take it a little bit rougher than men. But men, I feel like, are more intuitive in a sense, and more established up here, more foundation like. Most people would say that men tend to think a little deeper. That's why they have more men philosophers and things of that nature. I feel like I've evolved eternally, externally, in many ways. How do I know? I know because the things that are happening around me, the things that are happening to me, the things that I'm paying attention to, that he's showing me, that I'm witnessing, it's just all coincidental. It's just so weird. Just pay attention to stuff. Like, for instance, I was talking to my cousin yesterday, and he was telling me about he has a job interview in New Jersey, right? Mind you, I did not have my location on. And just so weird. So we just talking, busting it up. He's asking me, what's the minimum wage in Philly? In Pennsylvania, and I told him $7.25, but it's about to go up next year, and next year or the year after next, one of the two. And he's like, oh well, what's the minimum wage in Jersey? So I'm like, I'm not sure. So he checked on his phone. He would take it too slow. I got a Galaxy S9, so a little bit quicker than his. No offense. Nah, I'm not materialistic. I'm just saying. Just joking. But anyway, he checked his, and then I decided to check mine. And before, all I did was type in minimum. I didn't even get the wage. I just typed minimum, and the first thing that popped up was minimum wage. Minimum wage in NJ. I'm like, how the fuck they know to put down NJ? I'm not nowhere near NJ. It's the tri-state area, but at the same time, I'm in PA. So why would NJ be the first thing to pop up? And then after that, it's PA, and then New Jersey, and then Pennsylvania, and then it says in Delaware. Minimum wage in Delaware. So I'm like, the minimum wage in Jersey is 10 right now. That's what I told him. But I also let him know, like, yo, I never even typed in where. I just typed in minimum, and that's exactly what we were talking about is exactly what came up on my phone. So I'm just like, wait a minute now. Something going on. Either somebody listening and paying attention, or it's just a big coincidence. I mean, I could be, but I see a lot of things. I mean, everybody might say they might see things out there peripheral, but I see things every day, often. It's like things run away all the time. But I'm trying to, I guess when my soul's trying to gaze at it, like really gaze at it, my inner sons. Two black holes. Pupils. Oh my goodness. I'm at work, of course. As usual. About to get things started soon. About to go on this damn run in a little bit. Pick my clients up. Other clients. But yeah, we have to evolve throughout. You have to stop letting the devil win. Stop serving two masters. What that means is stop letting the anger, the animosity, the angst, the worry, the troublesome thoughts, the negative thoughts, any of those things, they're weighing us down. They're making us believe that this is how we're supposed to be. Like, this is human. I have emotion. I'm being human. No, that's not what it means to be human. That's just the label name. That's it. Being human, the name human being, whatever, is just the label name. It's just like the prescription drugs. It's just like the animals. They have a label name and they have a real name. What they really call them. So it's like, you gotta understand that life has many shortcuts and nicknames. Everything pretty much has a damn nickname. Construction machines, vehicles, they have nicknames. The cat, caterpillar, things like that. Everything has a nickname. Why is that? I don't know. I need to know. I don't know. But at the end of the day, if you show the Most High, meaning if we show nothing but love, goodness, and strength, meaning not only show love and compassion and a heightened sense of awareness for you and the people around you, but it's also you have to be ready. You have to be prepared for what's coming. Something is going to happen soon, and things are going to get real. I'm telling you, it's about to get real, and we're about to be basically in survival mode. And you're going to have to learn how to defend yourself. You can't be all lovey-dovey. Everybody's not going to be that way. You're going to have to go to war and sorry about that. You're going to have to go to war. So you're going to have to learn how to defend yourself. You're going to have to learn how to defend your family. You're going to have to know how to survive. You're going to have to learn how to cook. You're going to have to learn how to clean yourself. You're going to have to learn that this stuff that they give us is not for us. So you're going to have to go back to nature. You're going to have to go back to the real reality. Because reality hasn't hit people yet. People are still stuck in trying to live by what the simulation is. Get a job, provide for your family, go to school, live a better life, have more money, get as much money as possible. And this stuff is just like, it's just sad that everybody follows these doctrines, these things that don't make us look good. At the end of the day, it's like we're just following everything. Just followers. And it's just like, I'm literally figuring things out. Figuring out the meaning of life. I'm close to figuring out the meaning of life. And I'm going to tell you how and why I've came up with it on my own. No help. Not from a soul, but my own. I'm going to explain it to you once everything comes to picture form, all colored in. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure this shit out. Like why we're here, like why, like what's really happening to us, like why are the women's thighs so big and the asses so big, like the natural ones, like people really view that stuff as super attractive. I'm not saying I don't or didn't, but I'm coming to a realization that I'm really not supposed to be praising these things, giving them so much power over me. Nothing should have power over me but myself. Not a drug, not an alcohol, not a temptation, not a sin. So we should be able to control our sins once we understand what being the most successful at being like the Most High is like. Once you understand that turning the other cheek is the truth, and if you're that type of person that never really wanted to get into any danger, fight anybody, harm anyone, just wanted to love a person, you know, you were never wrong. Everything about what you were doing is correct. I'm telling you. You turned stuff down when the peer pressure came and you said no, you were doing the right thing. You led by yourself by your soul. When you lead by your soul, you lead by example. Hey! I'm gonna coin that phrase. You heard me? So let me lead by example and tell you guys that my spirit came and led me to tell you guys all of those things that I said earlier, and mention that there's more to come. I have so much more to say, so much more to talk about, like about mothers, black mothers, even white mothers, doesn't matter. They're all the same. Some are, there's a small percentage that are different, but majority are the same. They're the ones that are the emotional ones. They're the ones that, there are some women out there that causes chaos, like ones that make the child think that the father is bad because the father is not commending or agreeing with the things or the terms that the mom is trying to give out, and they make the kids look at them as negative. And it's like, that is true. I've gone through that. I've had conversations about stuff like that. That is very true. And it's like, there aren't any perfect women out here. They all have something that they don't like about us. So that's not something they hate about us. I don't know what it is, and maybe they don't even know what it is. But they just hate us. When we do one thing wrong, they just hate us. It's just like, it's just so crazy. But we're better at forgiving than they are. And they say we mature slower than they do, and that's not true. Also, for many, a lot of women don't mature until they're over 45. So if that's true, how can that other thing be true? That women mature faster than men? How? If a lot of them are still childlike, are still wanting men to be like their fathers and tell them what to do and be the provider and do all these other things, like, you still want somebody to be in command, like a father. So how can we give them any command if they're chaotic, sporadic, uncontrollable, quick at assumptions, instead of getting the cold facts, not, oh, somebody told them something, word of mouth facts. No, actually facts that prove that things are what they seem. Women are quick to judge rather than to think about what's really going on. They'll rather think about how they cussed you the fuck out, opposed to really think about why a person did what they did, and grasp the simple fact that the devil wants you to cuss a person out. The devil wants you to be angry. The devil wants to use you. And we, what they call being human, let him win. That's called letting him win. That's called serving two masters. I don't want to serve two masters. I'm trying my hardest to get rid of this anger and this temper and these things that help my voice heighten and flare up and things of that nature. I don't want any of that. I don't want no parts of it, because I'm not reflecting him by doing such. I'm reflecting the other guy, and that's his job. He's doing his job when he does that. So I don't want no parts of that. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try my best to stop sinning. They say it's hard not to sin, but I think it isn't. I think it's all about your mental. It's about your spirit. It's about how much do you love the Most High? How much do you love yourself? How much do you love your soul enough to save yourself? Meaning, you'll know that you are safe. You'll know that you are protected by Him when you decide to live in His I don't know, in his plan, the plan that he's laid out for you. He has a plan for you, and I witness my plan all the time. If certain things I didn't do or say didn't happen, you know, things would be difficult, or things would be like, what? So like if it wasn't for me, this wouldn't happen. Or if it wasn't for me saying this, or opening this door, or writing this down, or putting this in a specific place, I know how to control my own destiny. In a sense, I control my own destiny. I know what's to come, and when, I know when angst is about to come. I know when a worrisome time is about to come. I prepare myself for things like that. But it's like, I try, and I've been winning a lot, of not getting upset or not getting depressed when the same issues keep coming. If you keep going through the same issues, why do you keep feeling the same way? You're supposed to go through something, fix it, resolve it. The next time it comes, you know how to fix it, you know how to resolve it, and you know not to get angry about it because you got angry about it before, because that's going to cause you stress, which is going to cause you less time on your life line. So, why not live longer and live like the Most High? I sure am. I don't know about y'all, but I'm about to. You hear me? I ain't say that in a minute. You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But I'll get back with you guys later. It's about 21 minutes, 22 minutes already. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, I guess. I don't necessarily need you, like, for real, but I'd rather you watch. I don't need likes. I just want you to watch and get some type of understanding out of what I'm saying, or a part of what I said, or get something from it, okay? Alright. Love is love. The Most High is the Most High.